So here we are. This is my end of year summary for 2022. I'll see you after the titles. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my last ever vlog of 2022. So the first things I want to say, so this vlog isn't to do with a day in the life. It isn't necessarily a part of my transitional journey. I am planning on covering all aspects of both of those, to be fair. But so yeah, this vlog, I like to do this at the end of the year just to kind of just talk about how my year's gone, whether I've had a good year, a bad year, what I've been up to, what my plans are for the following year as well. So you may recall that I've done one of these last year, so my 2021, which sounds such a long time ago now. So I'm going to post a thumbnail to that video just there, so if you want to watch that one first, it might be cool just to see how much I've changed, what I've been up to this year compared to last year and so on. So there's going to be no fancy graphics, no fancy intro, tiny bit of music in the background. This is just going to be one of my raw videos of just me talking to the camera, just talking to you guys, just kind of explaining how I'm feeling and what I've been up to this year. So yeah, so if that's not your bag, then feel free to swipe this one aside, and I will see you next year when my day in the life vlogs continue. But this one, it's just raw me talking into the camera. So I think I think the first things I want to say is that this year I was hoping was always going to have a better start to the one that I had last year. So 2021, I lost my dad, and that kind of dictated for the most part of that year how I was feeling. It wasn't all bad. I had a lot of good points, especially with regards to work and so on, which I'm going to talk about later on in this vlog as well. But I was hoping right off the bat that this year was going to be better than last year. I think everyone says that, don't they, at the start of every year? Let's hope it's better than last year. So yeah, so my year started off, it actually started off quite techie. I remember I'd done a couple of vlogs right at the beginning of the year. I suppose it's because, normally the weather isn't the best, so going out isn't always top of my agenda. So I think I started the year off with a couple of techie vlogs. I'll leave a couple of thumbnails of a couple of the videos that I've done there. I'm also going to leave links down below of all of the vlogs that I've done that I may mention in this video. So I'm not going to talk about every single vlog, because I don't need to. This isn't a vlog review as such, this is just about how I feel. But I will obviously reference some vlogs as well, because some of them were far more relevant and important obviously than others. So I will reference those, and that's the ones that I'm going to leave a link for as well. So yeah, so as I said, I started the year off in high spirits actually, and I kind of want to touch on for the first time, I kind of want to touch on my job. I'm not going to talk about it in great detail because I'm going to have hopefully a separate section where I'm going to talk about my job and my work and so on. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to mention where I work. Some of you who are watching will already know that, but for those people who don't know me, it's not really good for me to talk about my work in detail. So I'm just going to abbreviate about how I'm feeling at work, because work for me has helped define me as a person, to be fair. So I got promoted on Boxing Day 2021, or that was the official first day of my new role, and I was a senior manager, something that I'd wanted for a long time. I'd worked very hard for as well, to be fair. So I started that on Boxing Day 2021. So I've just had my my 12-month anniversary of being in that role. And I think I can safely say straight off the bat actually that this year for me has been a much better year than 2021 for lots of different reasons. But I just think I've grown so much as a person, and I think a lot of that is going to be thanks to work, and thanks to it's I'm kind of evolving and changing even now. I'm several years after my transition, but I'm still evolving. I'm still transitioning into, I suppose, my peak. And right now, do you know what? I've never actually thought of it like that before, but right now I actually feel like my life, I'm 49 years old, I'm 50 in April this year, which is it's crazy. Yeah, so I've only been full-time for 10 years. I've been at my place of work now for almost 8 years. It's 8 years on the 15th of next month as well. So that's gone very quick. But right now, I think where I currently am with my work, with my job, I actually think I'm at my peak. And I've never give that any thought before. But I'm in such a good place with what I'm doing. And hopefully I'm doing a great job as well. That's for others to say that. I can't say that, but I think I am, to be fair. But I actually feel that I'm at my peak now. So I suppose this part could lean a little bit towards my transitional journey, because I've got various other vlogs on my channel where I've documented my transition. So I think it's important now that if anybody is watching this who is going on their own transitional journey, that if you with a lot of hard work, dedication, and the right people behind you, you will achieve a peak with whatever you're doing in your life. And I think I'm there now with that. So I think that was, without a shadow of a doubt, that has played a major part of why my year has been what I think successful, to be fair. So towards the middle of the year, weather started to improve. I started to go out more. So, I was determined. I think I only done something like 14 vlogs in 2021 as well. So because of the crappy year that I kind of had, I didn't go out as much. This year, I was determined to try and change that. So I started to go out in the middle of the year. I went to some amazing places. I went to Alton Palace and so on like that. So I'm just going to leave a link to that one there if you want to watch that one. Amazing place, fantastic place. But I think, for the most part of my year again, I've had so much focus on achieving my peak status within my job. That's where my focus has been. So again, I still haven't been out quite as much as I wanted to. What I did want to do though, so with regards to my vlogging, I still thoroughly enjoy my vlogging. I love making these videos. I love the editing. I love the comments I get. I love the thumbs up I get. I love the support I get. But none of it is to get a big head or anything like that. It's just because I just enjoy doing it. I don't really have that many friends outside of work. I don't really have that many hobbies outside of work. So, this is what I do. This is what I do outside of work. I'm at work an awful lot. So being able to do this and get so much enjoyment out of it is obviously that release that I need. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So also what I wanted to do as well, I wanted to kind of take the channel up a notch as well. So I bought myself a drone. I'm a big kid, to be fair. I bought myself a Holystone 175D. That's the thumbnail for that vlog just there. And wow, I can safely say it's probably one of the most fun pieces of kit I've ever bought. It's also one of the most scary pieces of kit I've ever bought, because even now I'm pretty good at flying it now, to be fair. It's taken a lot of practice, a lot of hours with that drone up in the air just to get confident. I'm semi-confident right now, but it's brilliant. And I think I've shown some of the fantastic footage in recent vlogs for you guys as well, especially when I went to Greece. It was particularly good there. But yeah, flying a drone, thoroughly enjoyed it. I took it out a couple of weeks before Christmas when we had that snow as well. It was icy cold outside, but it was just amazing just to get the drone up in the air and just look at my local area from 51 metres. 51 metres was the maximum height that I've actually taken my drone up to. So it was just nice just to get a perspective from that far up. So yeah, absolutely love my drone, and I really hope that you guys have enjoyed that extra bit of footage that I've been putting into my vlogs as well. I think with regards to my vlogs, I've had some really nice comments off a couple of people as well. Where they've really acknowledged the hard work that I put into my vlog. Because the editing process, it can take anything up to 4 or 5 hours, depending on how long the vlog is. But I probably take my time as well, and I do put an awful lot of effort into it because I want it to be the best that I know that I can actually achieve. So I do work hard on them, but when I get people actually saying that they can see that I put an awful lot of effort and hard work into my vlogs, it means an awful lot. Just like the praise I get at work, when I get that kind of level of praise at work, it makes you feel good. So of course, to get that level of praise off people outside of work for a hobby that I'm passionate about doing, it really helps. And it's fantastic, so thank you for that. So back in September we went back to Corfu in Greece. We went there in 2020, which is right in the middle of the pandemic. So obviously a lot was closed. It was at kind of scary times. It was an amazing holiday. I'm going to leave a thumbnail for that vlog just there as well. But we decided to go back there this year and experience it in all of its glory now that COVID is kind of behind us. And wow, what a fantastic holiday that was. So that kind of leads nicely on to the next bit with regards to vlogging as well, actually. So when I was in Greece, I got recognised 3 times by strangers who just knew me because they'd been watching my YouTube channel. It was pretty surreal. It really was. I think one of the first people who come up to me, I was in the pool with my partner, and this lady come swimming up to me, and she said to me, "Can I just ask you, are you Mel?" And I'm like, "Yeah, how on earth do you know that?" And she said, "Oh my God, I can't believe it's you." She said, "I've just been telling my friend, I'm sure that's Mel from YouTube." And she said that I've been watching your channel, I'm a subscriber of yours, I've been watching your channel, and I also watched your vlog that you done when you come here back in 2020. So just to get a subscriber come up to me completely out of the blue, that blew my mind. So that put me on cloud 9 and above. That was such an amazing feeling. That, you know, that really was, because I don't do my vlogging to get famous. Helps along the way, I guess. But I don't, as I said earlier, I do my vlog because I just thoroughly enjoy making them. But to have someone come up to me and say, "I watch your channel's brilliant, your video of Corfu is absolutely amazing, and that's why we come here," which is like, even, but that's bonkers that people are going to where they are on holiday because of my vlog that they watched. It's pretty surreal. So there's also a girl who works in the poolside bar who I don't remember seeing in 2020, but she may have been there. But she knew me again instantly. I went up to the bar for the first time on holiday, and she said, I've been watching your channel," and we'd become quite good friends with them while we was there. So got some lovely photos of them. I'm going to drop a photo just there of the 2 amazing ladies who we met in the poolside bar as well. And I also met on my very last day on holiday Constantina as well, who made me the most incredible omelette. I'm going to leave a lovely photo of Constantina there as well, and she was mesmerised a little bit with regards to my YouTube channel and so on. She made an omelette just so that I could put it on the channel. But stupid me though, get this right, stupid me, I recorded the whole making part of it, but I didn't actually video the final end product. I was so excited, I just ate it. I didn't video it. I'm really sorry, Constantina. I will be back soon, I promise. You can make me another one, and I'm going to video every last second, so I apologise about that. But also again, so as I said, I had 3 people there who recognised me. I had another guy who had been watching my channel only a few weeks before. He'd also commented, so I was kind of fresh in his mind, I guess. And he said to me, he says, "I've been watching your channel, really enjoy your vlogs," and so on. So I was absolutely buzzing for my 7 days that I was in Corfu. It was such an amazing holiday. Slightly different holiday to what we had planned originally. You're going to need to watch the 8-part series of my Corfu holiday. I'm going to leave links down below in the comments there to find out why it was slightly different. Thank you, Dawn. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, it was an absolute amazing holiday. So so that was my holiday. And then when I come back, I suppose towards the end of the year, I've been to the theatre for my first and second times ever as well. So I've always said, no, I'm not interested in the theatre. Somebody bought me a present to go and watch Blood Brothers, which was at the Dartford Theatre there. Didn't really know what to expect. Wasn't overly excited, if I'm being really honest. But wow, it's totally changed my whole opinion of going to the theatre. I've never been that kind of person, musicals and stuff like that, but wow, went to watch Blood Brothers. What an incredible event. You know, the show was just fantastic. I've actually become friends with a couple of the cast now across social media on Instagram and so on like that. But wow, what an absolute incredible event, an emotional roller coaster journey. The story of Blood Brothers was absolutely fantastic as well. And I was also given an early Christmas present off my partner to go and watch the Jersey Boys, which is at the Trafalgar Theatre in London. So we went and spent literally the whole day in London there. So I've got a vlog. That was a very long day. We went to the German market and so on like that, and then we finished that wonderful day at the theatre watching Jersey Boys, which was also amazing. I'm going to leave a link to that video just there as well. So thank you, Dawn, for that. And thank you as well for getting me into the theatre. So because now it's all I can think about. All I can think about is going to the theatre. So I'm just itching to go again in 2023. So wherever I go, whatever I go and see, those will going to be vlogs that you are going to see, because I'm going to vlog it because it's such an amazing experience. So the theatre in 2022 was probably one of the big highlights. You know, so I think, you know, what I've just been talking about with regards to being recognised as well, that of course was a massive highlight for me. So work has been a massive highlight. Being recognised from YouTube has been a massive highlight. Going to the theatre has probably been another highlight as well. So, you know, I just want to say thank you to Dawn and to Kathy for showing me that going to the theatre is exceptional. And I just cannot wait to go back again. So that leads me on as well, obviously, to Christmas. So I've been at work at Christmas, all over Christmas, but you know what, I love it. You know, as I've said earlier, my job at the minute, you know, it's so good. And with regards to my job, so, you know, I've been doing an awful lot of work for the company who I work for with regards to what it's like to actually work for that company. So I've been doing an awful lot of video work, which is going to be seen across social media at some stage in the early parts of 2023 as well. And that has really kind of helped kind of shape me into the person who I am today. So I don't want to turn the rest of this vlog into a vlog about me and my job, because it's not a job review. So yeah, so, you know, as I said, I'm not going to turn this into a job review, but, you know, there's just no denying that where I work and who, you know, and because I've been allowed to be me, you know, it plays a fundamental part of not just my year, but who I am as a person. So I can't help but keep referencing where I work, because it just plays such a huge part of me. So something else I want to talk about as well, and I think again this is important because this has kind of really developed in 2022. So, you know, I think I said it earlier, so I don't have an awful lot of friends on the outside world. You know, I don't want any sympathy for that, because that's just how I choose to live my life. In all fairness, I don't have an awful lot of time for friends outside of work. You know, it's work, 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 and then when I'm at home, I like to chill, and then before I know it, I'm back at work again. So I'm okay. I don't need any sympathy about that. But I think the one thing that has become, and I never knew it would become important, I always thought it was more of a hobby, but I have become part of an online community. So that online community has been courtesy of GameTech UK. So I'm going to leave a link to GameTech UK there as well. And I think the reason why this has become important now is because so GameTech UK, he streams gaming. So GameTech UK has a community now. It's a community where a lot of regulars are on there. Every single stream, you know, some of these streams can go on for hours and hours and hours, you know, but, you know, the same people go in every single stream. We all talk to each other. We are now not just there, no disrespect to GameTech UK, but we are now not just there to necessarily just watch him and the game that he's playing. You know, we go there because of this community that's been kind of built up. And we are now actually forming some sort of friendships. So I've recently just made friends with somebody on Facebook. I don't use Facebook an awful lot anymore, but, you know, it's what this community is now beginning to do. You know, so it's almost like it's a new breed of friends that I'm beginning to be, you know, part of. You know, and for somebody who doesn't have an awful lot of friends, that actually means an awful lot, if I'm being honest. So again, to be part of something that is, you know, and it's actually quite a big part of my life now, to be fair, because GameTech UK is always streaming. So to be part of an online community where where I actually look forward to being involved with this community. You know, we chat for hours. You know, some of it is just silly nonsense and some of it is about gaming, but 9 times out of 10 it's just chatting in general, having a bit of a laugh, you know, and it kind of allows me to be able to switch off from absolutely everything, you know. So I really am very, very grateful for this community. I know this might sound a little bit over the top, because, you know, we just started off with watching someone on YouTube just stream a game, you know, but because this community has been built up now and it's quite a solid community now, you know, being part of that again it's actually special, and I'm actually hoping to meet a couple of them in person, hopefully in 2023. So I've missed out on a couple of occasions this year where I wasn't able to go to meetups and something like that normally because of work. I'm hoping to put that right in 2023. So, you know, so again, I just want to do a big shout out and a thumbs up to GameTech UK. There's a link to his channel again for you. So so please drop him a like, and please subscribe to his channel as well. So fantastic guy, fantastic channel, and a massive thumbs up from me. So I think I've pretty much covered, you know, everything that's pretty much happened. It's been a good year. It's not been a tough year. No way. It's been a much better year. I've had nothing monumental big happen, but I've just had a very kind of positive year, you know, being part of this community that I've just been talking about, being recognised on YouTube, doing so well at work, doing some behind the scenes campaign stuff for my employer as well. You know, it's all been a very, very positive year. You know, I'm thoroughly excited, and I very rarely look forward to, I don't normally celebrate New Year. I hate New Year's Eve, to be fair, but I'm actually looking forward to what 2023 brings. You know, and again, I'm looking forward to more vlogs, going out more content. Who knows what I'm going to be doing within my job within the next 12 months or so. It might not change at all, or I might have some big changes. I've no idea, but, you know, I think either way, I'm really looking forward to 2023. So I think I want to finish off this vlog now by saying, you know, thank you all, thank every single one of you who has supported me, who has supported my channel at some stage or in some way during 2022. You know, that could be anything from thumbs up to comments down below, you know, comments on other aspects of social media, to those who know me in person. You know, I've had a very positive 2022, you know, and I just want to say thank you, because all of this positivity is what helps me, to be fair. I know that sounds a bit deep, but it's true, you know, because if I had an awful lot of negativity, I wouldn't have the confidence to even, you know, to even do this. So, you know, I just want to say thank you all so much for a fantastic 2022, and I can't wait for 2023. I wish you all a very, very happy new year, and I'm going to see you all very soon in 2023. Don't forget, links below of all the videos that I've mentioned today as well. So if you want to have a bit of a click on them and have a look, I'll be most grateful. Please check out GameTech UK as well, because his community, it really is awesome. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. I've got 535 subscribers so far. My goal, my dream, I think dream's a bit too heavy, but my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I've got an awful long way to go yet. Like I said, I'm not in this to get famous, but it's nice to have personal goals that I can just try and achieve. So my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and my goal is to do that before in the 2023 end of year review as well. So help me please achieve that. So if you've enjoyed this this review, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs down if you've not enjoyed this content. I'm quite happy to get negative feedback as well, because if it helps me grow, helps the channel grow, then I'm all good for it. So if you've enjoyed today's content, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And guys, I just want to say that's it. That's the end of 2022, and wow, it's gone quick, isn't it? It's gone really, really quick. 2022 is gone. 2023 just around the corner, and I'm looking forward to spending it with you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm going to see you all very, very soon next year in 2 days. See you soon. Take care. Bye.